Yes, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. After importance of forest, there is one more question. But it is asked about the products of forest. Meaning, what kind of products, okay, do we get, okay, from forests? So in this slide, you can see that all have been explained, okay, very well. Like the first one is that resin. Resin is a raw material which is obtained, okay, from the forest for chemical industries, for varnishes. For varnishes, okay, so that is taken, okay, from the forest. Varnish is a kind of polish, okay, which is obtained, okay, from a resin, and that is used to make the wood shining one, okay, if you have seen that. The furniture, okay, when we buy that, okay, so it has a kind of glittering effect on that bit. Number two, we have resin. Number two, we have timber. Timber, hardwood and softwood bit. Hardwood and softwood, okay, so that is the second product we get, okay, from the forest. And you know that timber is used, okay, in different farms. And you can see in the slide that it is used, okay, in wood-based industries. So timber is used, okay, in construction work, in flooring, making cupboards, in furniture, we make tables, chairs. In sports goods, okay, we make bats and rackets. In transport industries, okay, we make wooden carts, bus bodies, okay, boats, railway sleepers. And wood is also used in agriculture. There are a lot of implements, main instruments, which are used in agriculture. So they are made, okay, from the wood. And also animal shed. If you have to provide, okay, shade to the animals, okay, animal shed are made, okay, from the wood. Fences. If we have to protect our animals, okay, even crops, okay, so fences are made, okay, from the wood. A wooden plow. मेन हल जो होते हैं जिससे हल चलाते हैं wooden plow, they are also made, okay, from the wood beta. And also the gates, okay, if you have seen that, so gates, even doors are also made, okay, from the wood beta. So that is the use of timber in different form, either as a hardwood and softwood beta. Third one is about the mazari. Mazari is also a product, okay, which is obtained from the forest. And it is used, okay, for what purpose, Maria? It is used in packing material and basket making with. If you have to pack, so mazari is a kind of raw material which is obtained, okay, from the forest, which is used to packing the material and also making the baskets. Okay, if you have seen that, people carry, okay, with them baskets, and when they have to do any shopping, okay, so they can keep, okay, those things, okay, which they have shopped, okay, from the vegetable shop, okay, fruit shop or other ways with. Yes, the benefits, okay, we have that they contribute to GDP, mean overall gross domestic product of the country, and GNP mean that gross national product beta. Gross national products, okay, we can say that. So they are contributed, okay, by the forest. Wooden pulp is used, okay, in paper industry. You read, okay, in grade 5 that pulp of the wood is also used, okay, for paper making. And overall, it helps to restrict, okay, imports as it fulfills, okay, local demand. Because if we don't have timber in Pakistan, so then we have to buy, okay, from other countries. So in this way, the wood-based industry, okay, which we have in Pakistan, so the raw material which we can get, okay, from own country, within the country, it means that we can save our foreign exchange better. It is also used as fuel, okay, for cooking, heating, okay, both domestically and commercially, beta. And one of their product is ephedra, which is used in pharmaceutical industries, beta. So in medicine companies, so one of the product, okay, they have that is ephedra, that is also obtained, okay, from the forest. So they are some of the products, okay, which we obtain from the forest, beta. Any question, beta?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now we have the next topic, beta. Factors and determinants. Factors and determinants, okay. In simple word, we can say that what are the factors or what are the determinants which determine that in one area, very sorry, boys, in one area we have more number of trees, in other area we have less number of trees, and even in some areas, okay, we have no trees, beta. So what are the factors, what are the determinants, okay, which determine the number of trees, okay, amount of trees, okay, we can say that amount of vegetation from place to place. Like in some areas, okay, we have lot of trees, beta. Like if we go into the desert, so we have a less number of trees, okay, or we have less vegetation. So what are the determinants, beta? As you can see in the slide, okay, there are two determinants or factors are mentioned here, beta. They have been explained. Number one, soil. Yes, beta. Any problem, beta?
No, sir.
Soil. How does the soil, okay, determine, or it's a factor that which determines the amount of vegetation, number of trees, beta. Soil. If soil is alluvial, then better growth of trees. As you know that upper Indus plain and lower Indus plain, so they have alluvial soil, okay, rich soil, beta, where number of trees are growing there, beta, and they have better growth of the trees. For example, mangroves, they grow well in alluvium of deltas. It means that where river Indus deposits, okay, more alluvium, more sediments, so that part of the delta you will find, okay, more number of mangrove trees than as if you go a little bit far away, okay, from the delta where alluvium is not deposited, okay, so you will find less growth of the trees, better. However, if soil is thin, then less low or stunted growth of the trees, okay. For example, alpine forests, okay, so they have stunted growth due to thin soil of mountain peaks. Clear, beta?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So soil also determines the number of trees or better growth of the trees or less growth of the trees. Okay, we can say that better. Number two, we have rainfall. If rainfall is high, so there will be better growth of the trees. Like the coniferous forest, okay, which we have in Pakistan, so they grow in that area where we have lot of rainfall, better. And specifically, okay, in Murray area, if you find that, so anyone in Galiyad, so you will find Abtabad area, Masera area. So here we have lot of rainfall. That's why that, okay, you will find proper growth or better growth of the trees, and you will find, okay, more number of trees. However, if rainfall is low, so then stunted growth. For example, only bushes are found, okay, in the desert due to a low rainfall there, better. Due to low rainfall in the desert area, you will find, okay, small bushes over there, or only bushes type of vegetation, okay, you will find, okay, in the desert area. So rainfall is also the factor it is also like the determinants. If question is that explain the determinants or describe the determinants, so you can write all these points, and inshallah your answer will be complete, beta. So they were the two, and now the remaining two are here, beta. Temperature and sunlight, beta. This is the third determinant, so the factor, we can say that if temperature is very high or very low, so then low and slow growth. Like alpine forest, in low temperature of mountain peaks, and bushes and high temperature in the desert area. However, if the temperature is warm, hot, then better growth. For example, conifers grow well in warm temperature of mountain valleys, better. If you have low temperature, that is not beneficial, better, for the growth of the plant. And if you have high temperature, like you can experience in the desert area, so that is also not good one, better. So we don't need low temperature, we don't need high temperature. So between that, if we have the temperature, moderate or warm temperature, if we have that, so that is more beneficial for the growth of the plant. So this is the third factor, temperature or the sunlight, beta. So number four, we have altitude or height, we can say that. Altitude or height. Above 4,000 meters, alpine only in the north part of Pakistan, beta. Last time I explained that there is a line, there is a height, we say tree line or snow line, beta. Tree line and snow line. If you go over 4,000 meter height, so you will find only one vegetation, so that is of alpine, beta. That is of alpine forest, you will find only in the north part of Pakistan. But over 4,500 meter, so you will not find any type of vegetation over there. Maybe you can find only tundra vegetation, but this kind of I mean large type of or high type of vegetation, you will not find there. I mean large trees, high trees, you will not be able to see over the height of 4,500 meter, because we call it as tree line, or we so call it as snow line, beta. That is the height 4,500 meter. Down the height, so you can find that as between 4,000 and 4,500 meter, you will find only alpine, beta. And between 1,000 and 4,000, you will find only the coniferous, beta. And you can find coniferous forest in the north and western mountains, but less than 1,000 meter, so we have subtropical thorny, dry scrub forest, and even at the coastal level, sea level in Pakistan, like mangroves, and they and also the thorny bushes, which grow in Pothoar Plateau. So they are some of the types of the forest, type of the vegetation, which grow less than the height of 1,000 meter, beta. So check you can remember the height, beta, between 1,000 4,000 meter. We have only coniferous, and they are found in both north and western mountains, beta. And less than 1,000 meter, so then you have so many, like you have subtropical thorns, dry scrub forest, and even at the coastal level, sea level, you can find mangroves, even bela or river rain, which grow on the both side of river Indus and its tributaries. And also the thorny bushes, or thorny type of plants, so they grow in Pothoar Plateau. So their main location is less than 1,000 meter, beta. So you understood, I think, soil, rainfall, temperature, altitude. Soil, if you have alluvial soil, so you will be having you will be having better growth of the plants, beta. And if you have thin soil, as you know that in mountainous areas in north part of Pakistan, alpine forest, okay, so they grow in thin soil, okay. That's why that their growth is not so much better as the coniferous, okay, and other plants, okay, they can grow more better. Rainfall, where we have better rainfall better, like in Murray area, Hazara Hills, okay. So you will find, okay, more growth of the plants. Then if you go to the desert area where rainfall is very low, so you will find only the bushes better. Then we have the temperature. If we have low temperature like alpine areas, so definitely there will be low growth of the plant. And if you have high temperature, so then you will find, okay, in the desert area also less vegetation better. But if temperature is warm type of, mean not so much hot and not so much low, mean cold, so the between that temperature you will find the better growth of the plants, okay. And in this way we have the example of coniferous forests. Altitude, as I have explained that, okay, above 4,000 meter, alpine trees, okay, alpine forest, okay, so they can survive over there. Between 1,000 4,000 meter, we have the coniferous, which are located in the northern and western mountains of Pakistan. And less than 1,000 meter, so we have subtropical thorny bushes, subtropical scrub type of vegetation beta, riverine or bela, and also the mangroves, okay, so which are located, okay, very near to the sea level in the south part of Pakistan. So that is the main altitude that determines the height and number of trees, okay, from area to area beta. Clear beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have any question you can ask me beta. Yes beta.
No, sir.
You understood? Okay beta, next we have afforestation and forestation beta. Forestation is the planting of the trees, okay, for the first time beta. It means that, okay, planting new trees at new places. So it's a term, okay, which is called afforestation beta. Forestation, okay, or the forestation, okay, both way, okay, you can say that. Planting the trees, okay, for the first time, okay, at the new places and new plantation of the trees. It's a term, okay, which is used in forest beta. But yes, we will study, okay, later on that. Mean how can we minimize, okay, or how can we decrease, okay, these kind of problem, okay, which are being faced, okay, by different areas beta. So it's just a term, my dear, you have to remember that beta. Then we have deforestation, okay, you have already studied that. Deforestation mean that the cutting or clearing of the trees in the forest, because deforestation is the first step beta. Deforestation is the first step that it can lead the area into the desert. Desertification, area will be changed into a desert. So deforestation is the first step, because when we cut down the trees, so you can understand that soil is more exposed to sun. Soil is more exposed to sun beta. Whatever moisture is in the soil, okay, so that will be evaporated, okay, due to main direct okay access to sun beta. Main sun's heat will heat that area where there is no tree beta. Where there is no tree, so soil will be heated, okay, directly from the sun, and whatever moisture, okay, we have in the soil, so that will be lost beta. And once, okay, moisture is lost, okay, so nutrients, okay, which we have in the soil, so they will also break beta. They will also be damaged, okay, they will also break beta. Now you will be having a rough soil beta. And rough soil, okay, keep in mind that or dry soil, okay, rough soil, okay, so that can be washed away, or that can be blown away, okay, by the wind, okay, easily better. Unfortunately, if there is heavy rainfall, okay, in that area, the area has been deforested better. If area has been deforested better, so what will happen that if rainfall happens, so heaps of soil, okay, will fall, my dear, because there are no roots, okay, to roots of the plant to hold the soil together. So this problem, okay, we have in Murray Hills and other areas better, where we have the problem of landslides, landfall. This is due to what better? The people cut down the trees, and also we have some human activities, okay, in that area. Due to that, okay, soil becomes a rough one, dry one, okay, exposed to sun, okay, easily better. And then what happened that the heaps of soil, okay, they fall, okay, they block the road, or even, okay, they can damage the pipelines, okay, which we have, okay, in that area, sewerage pipeline, okay, water supplies, okay, we have that. And even, okay, buildings can be damaged, okay, was due to the landslides, okay, landfall, heaps of soil, okay, heaps of rock, okay, so they fall, okay, from up to down, and buildings can be damaged, okay, and due to that, okay, we have to lose so many human lives better. So reforestation, it is the planting of the seeds, okay, after their deforestation beta, cutting and cleaning beta, okay. So keep in mind that there are three terms: afforestation, forestation beta. For afforestation or forestation, okay, it means that planting the trees, okay, for the first time beta. Deforestation is that cutting down the trees or clearing of the area, okay, by the trees and the forest, okay. So that is called deforestation beta. And reforestation is that where, okay, trees, okay, have been cut down, so better is that we have to grow trees over there, okay, or we have to replant the seeds over there, that we should not be affected, okay, later on beta, because there are so many consequences beta, results of deforestation, that there are so many consequences, okay, or results, okay, we have to face later on, okay. So they are very much, okay, in numbers, that we can't imagine that, okay, that due to one mistake, okay, or the fault, they are other consequences, okay, or the bad consequences, okay, we have to face that. Now the second point we have here, the causes of deforestation. You can see that to grow more food crops because of growing population, so we are cutting down the trees for exploration, okay, and exploitation of the minerals. Sometime, okay, the minerals are found, okay, in the mountainside, where we have lot of trees with it. So what do we do there? Okay, we also cut down the trees, that either we have to explore minerals over there, or we have to extract minerals from that area with it. Number three, for construction of infrastructure. Yes, we have to build, okay, roads like motorways, highways, dams. We have airports, okay, seaports, okay, a lot of things, okay, we have to build that infrastructure in the form of infrastructure, in the form of facilities. So due to that, okay, we have to cut down the trees. Urbanization, you know that urban population is increasing, and due to that, okay, cities are extending, okay, haphazardly better. The size of the cities of Pakistan, okay, so that is increasing, okay, with so much speed that okay, we are cutting down the trees, and we are bringing the area, okay, for construction work. More residential areas and more commercial areas, okay. So you understand that in Pakistan nowadays, okay, we have different societies, okay, different plans, okay, by different companies, okay, private companies, okay, we have DHA and we have other. So due to that, okay, they are taking, okay, more land, okay, they are building, okay, more residential areas, and due to that, okay, trees are being cut down better. Overgrazing, okay, by the sheep and goats, okay, so this point is also causing soil erosion. When soil erodes, my dear, It means that the fertility of the soil, okay, so that is also lost or it is minimized better. So gradually, okay, area will become a desert. We are also need, okay, timber, meaning in the form of the firewood, fuel, food, okay. As you know that, okay, in northern areas of Pakistan, okay, gas is not available there. So heating, cooking, okay, for this purpose, for domestic purpose and commercial level. So we are using, okay, more firewood. And also the last one, timber of demand of timber, okay, in the form of wood based industries like in paper making, sports, furniture, and transport companies, okay. So lot of use, okay, we have of timber. Due to that, okay, we are cutting down the trees and we are becoming the cause of deforestation. If you have any question, okay, you can ask me. Otherwise, inshallah, we will continue. Like you can see that we have so many effects of deforestation. Inshallah, we will study in next lesson, beta. And what are the solution, beta? And also, yes, the management of the forest. Okay, how can we manage that forest better? Inshallah, we will continue. If you have any question, you can ask me, beta.
No, sir.
Yes, Abdullah
No, sir.
Subhan, beta.
No, sir, no question.
Abdullah Subhan, remain here, beta.